Hey everyone, Tech here. Welcome to Tech's Tavern. Grab a brew, pull up a chair, and let's continue our Let's Play on Crusader Kings 2, Croatia. And welcome back. Sorry for the bit of a delay. It's like I said, that's that time of year where it gets a little hard. But we are getting back in the swing of things here a little bit. This will be a little bit of a short episode, but will be fairly eventful because I have a couple things I want to accomplish on this episode. But like I said, we're gonna do it pretty quickly. One reason is that it's not gonna be too terribly long. Is there's been a couple of patches, and there's some fairly significant changes that came in these most recent patches, and I haven't had enough time to really review all of them because there's a lot of little different AI tweaks and things like that I kind of want to check out in more detail before I go too far. But since I recorded the last episode, there's been a few additions. One of the most obvious ones is this addition that allows you to actually forbid council members from leading armies, which is actually very good because I've seen that before where, like, say your steward is leading an army and you're like, well, what the hell's he doing out there? I need that dude to go collect some taxes. What the hell's he leading an army for? So that's actually a very good addition, and it looks like by default they have that turned on. So, like, for instance, like your marshal, you may want to turn that off, I would think. To recall and forbid your counselor. Okay, so that means he's not forbidden. Okay, so like I would want to maybe forbid, like, say, I don't want my steward to lead armies, and I probably don't want my court chaplain to lead armies, and I probably don't want my chancellor to lead armies. My spy master, my marshal, both maybe. What's my spy master's marshal? 13. I mean, he's probably okay. He's got a really, really nice beard. So anyway, that's an example of some of the features they added, which is good. And I know there were several other ones. Like I saw that there were several like little AI ones and things like that. So anyway, a couple things though that I do want to work on. Now, one, I know I got a lot of feedback from you guys in the last episode in regards to my succession law change that I threw the gauntlet down on. Yeah. A few of you think it's going to come back to bite me in the rear quarters, to put it politely, and you may be absolutely right. However, we're not looking too bad right now. I mean, in Croatia, it's going to pan out. I just don't see it not panning out. It's going to pan out. Hungary's the issue, and right now, if you look, we're doing pretty good. Transylvania guy's on our side. And as he gets older, I think more will start folding in our direction. This guy's a pain in the butt. However, one of the vassals, the Ungvar guy, we'll get him to come around. We'll get him to come around and vote our direction, I think, once things get moving. So I think this will all work out. And, if it doesn't all work out, then I'll send Leon out to clean the mess up, and we'll sort it out one way or another. Even if I have to take a vassal rep hit and, like, say, remove some duke that's voting against me or something and put somebody else in that position, I don't know. Like I said, we'll sort that out at some point. Hopefully nothing goes down prior to that throws a monkey wrench in our plans. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right there on that. So, other than that, a couple things. One thing we're going to do, one issue that was discussed a bit on the last episode, I'm really hoping that Byzantine goes into some mad revolts when she dies. And I'm hoping, she's at 53 now, looking a little, the portrait is definitely, mirror on the wall has definitely dimmed a slight bit. I'm hoping that when she corks off that some crazy revolts go down. And there's some things we can do to try to improve the chances of that, but I'm hoping that some revolts go down. Maybe they get attacked by somebody else. Let's see, who are they at war with right now? Truce. Defending against King Mortiza of Georgia in the Georgian Holy War. So actually, they're fighting against them right now. Which, man, that's... If he was sitting at... Can we see... When did that start? War scores at -2. They're actually losing. But anyway, getting back on point here, her heir, one issue I discussed in the last episode is her heir here, Princess Alexandra. The thing I don't like about her heir here is that her husband is Prince Gavril of Ruthenia. So if she ends up taking over, and her husband somehow, it's a nasty situation to get Byzantine and Ruthenia, which Ruthenia is not quite as powerful as they used to be because they're having some issues in here. You can see they're defending against Perslav, I think. Yeah, this tan thing right here. So they're fighting against those guys, and they're defending against the Georgia guy also. Man, that Georgia guy's got some balls, doesn't he? He just says, screw it. I'm attacking Byzantine and Ruthenia. Screw it. I don't care. That dude's balling up in this joint. I should be helping him. Oh, my goodness. So anyway... Long story short, what we're going to do here is I'm going to attempt an assassination attempt on her, I guess it's her daughter here. Because, let's take a look at this. Well, she has 2 daughters. Her other daughter is married to just some boob that I'm not as worried about. She's kind of hot, though. But we want to get rid of this chick. She cannot be allowed to take over. So what we're going to do on the assassinate, let's see, we're at a 50 and 32. So what we're going to do is we're going to move our spy master over here real quick. I'm going to stop what he's doing. And I'm going to have him do the build spy network, which will increase our assassination chance. So I'm going to put him there, and we're going to let this run for just a short period here. Because usually I don't think it's instant. You don't see the change instantly. Let's check it out here. Okay, we still don't see it there. Let it go a little bit longer. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That was, oh, look, boom, there we go there, and boom, there we go there. See, so you guys can already see how I'm not quite as stupid as I sound sometimes. I mean, as he gets older and I keep everybody happy, the vote will keep swinging more and more in my direction. I mean, you know, look at this, I'm a great king. Oh, hey, I'm losing money there on this guy. What's his problem? How many titles do I have? I don't want to get rid of that one. 90 for 42. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Let's get this run just a little bit longer. Nope, not you. I'd like to assassinate you too, but 50-32. Why is it not going up? Dude, we're waiting on you. Yeah, you guys better all go along with what I say. Okay, it's not changing. Founded the Duke Dujum I for Croatia faction. Yeah, good luck with that, idiot. Dujum for Croatia faction. What an idiot. Okay. Everybody loves Dimitaro. It's a great king. He needs to grow a beard. That's his only downfall right now. Alright, pause. There's nothing by now. It's... Okay, I don't care. You see, now, do you see there's, for those of you that have watched this whole series, I've been pretty good at these assassination attempts, and I want to point out my splendid assassination technique there is that I hurry up and click the button as fast as I could there without thinking about it. Because if you sit there and you think about it too long, you're going to talk yourself out of it. So if you guys noticed there, I checked it one last time to see if the percent went up, and then I just clicked it. That's it. Just be done with it and live with whatever happens. So anyway, we got extremely lucky. Joyous news. Princess Alexandra died choking on her blood, not knowing the name of her killer. It was Leon. I must make sure the assassins stay silent. Yes. Okay, so that's good for us, because I think that will maybe send them in a little bit of turmoil to a certain degree. Now her heir is a 12-year-old. Like, the best thing that could happen right now is for her to die, like, really quick here. Because if he takes over being a kid, things could go pretty haywire for them. So that actually turned out that that was most excellent. So, yeah, that was one of the main things we wanted to accomplish here. Let's let this run just for a second. Let's kind of check our thing. Look at that. Slam Dunk 3. Everybody's on the same page. Now, we got some issues going on here. Transylvania and Estergom. Estergom is voting with us. You go, girl. All that money I've been spending on her is finally paying off. 100 dunk. What's her... She's insulted feudal town. Oh, that was because of the chance. Foreigner. Liege is Craven. I'm Craven? I didn't know I had Craven. Huh, I didn't even know I had Craven. Interesting. Interesting. So yeah, we're looking pretty good there. So, you know, we kind of accomplished a couple things there. We see that our thing, I mean, this is going pretty well. We're going to have to work on some of these people. The Ungvar guy, I think the Ungvar guy will eventually come around. The Nitria guy, is that the guy over here? I mean, he may eventually come around as well. So I don't give up hope on that guy's banging some double zeros. I think he'll eventually come around too. Man, George is kind of taking it to them a little bit, isn't 3%? I always get confused when I look at this. Maybe some of you guys can tell me. I always get confused when you look at the war score, whether it's negative or positive. Is it depending who you are looking at? Like let me look here. I always get confused on that. Ruthenia attacking. Oh, okay, there we go. 3%. It says plus 3% on there. Well, it's not different. I think if it's always showing for the attacker, I believe. Isn't that how it works? I'm not sure. So I don't know if he's up 3% or down 3%, but I think it's because he's attacking. I think that's saying that he's up. Maybe I got that backwards. One of you guys can correct me on that. I'm recording this kind of late, so which is very interesting. If I really see him start pulling, if I start seeing a lot of these areas going, I may join in on the fun if he's really starts nailing it. Like, I may go over here and start yoinking these from them if able, because I can declare war for lots of reasons. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video right there, though. There will be another episode coming pretty soon, within the next couple days. But like I said, I want to review some of these patch notes, because I think there's been like 2 different patches with a lot of different changes, and I kind of need to go in and read all of them. But we did accomplish a few things there. We see that our law stuff is moving through pretty well. We did get a nice assassination off, so we do not have to worry about that heir situation anymore. Ooh, her husband died too. Was he dead before? 1130. He died June 1185. Okay, he was already dead. Okay. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and stop it there. And on the next episode, I think we're going to be very carefully watching this Byzantine Empire thing with Georgia. I mean, I guess he's actually attacking Ruthenia is what it is. That dude is ballin', though. But yeah, we'll pay attention to that, and if we think we can get an opportunity to start yanking some stuff from Byzantine, we may try to go for that. And then the other thing is just keep an eye open for when she dies, because when she dies, there's a very good chance they go into an upheaval, and we can do some land grabbing yoinks like we've done in the past. So we will keep an eye on that. So I will catch you guys on the next episode. Grab a couple extra beers in the tavern, and I will see you next time.